This tree may look like a fancy project, but I promise it's easy for kids to do too. It's also a really good color lesson as the tree takes on a kind of fall look when it's filled with warm colors and sits against that cool blue sky. Follow along with me and I'll show you exactly how this is made. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. My favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. First, the supplies needed to make this project are a printed grid template from my website, a pencil, black marker, and some crayons. You can also find a link to this step-by-step tutorial in the description below. Step number 1. The circle is already built into this template, so we can start by drawing the tree. Place your pencil on that circle line near the top. Draw down with a gentle curve to the bottom of the paper. And when you're done, go to the other side and do the same thing. Step number 2, now we can go back and draw a large V between those lines to form our two main large branches. Step number 3, now to build up the right side of the tree, start attaching smaller branches to the main one. Some can get cut off by the end at that circle line, and some can fit inside. For your best results, try to make a few of each, spreading them out until the right side looks evenly balanced to you. Just make sure that none of those branches go outside of the circle. They all fit on the inside. Step number 4, when the right side is done, the same thing needs to happen on the left side. Add some larger branches that get cut off at the ends on that circle line, and add some branches that fit inside. It might help to think that you're adding medium branches to that main one and then attaching smaller ones to the medium branches. A variety of both will look most like a real tree. Step number 5. When your tree shape looks nicely balanced to you, get out that black marker and start tracing over all of those pencil lines. Notice that I'm adding an end to those branches that are cut off, but I'm not tracing around that circle. Okay, we can keep that black marker out because the next step is to fill in the tree. Try to work slowly because the darker the tree is, the more it will stand out from the background. It does take some time to fill it all in and not leave any white spots, but I promise in the end it'll all be worth it. Step number 6, now comes the coloring. I've chosen 2 green crayons for the grass. They are kind of similar to each other, so they blend a bit. Start with one and make a checkerboard pattern. My grass is going to be 3 boxes high, but you could do more or fewer if you prefer. When the first green checkerboard is done, then you can get that other green crayon and fill in the rest of the grass. Don't worry about going over the other squares a little bit. It will actually help blend things together if you do. Step number 7. Now the blue sky gets the same treatment. I've chosen 2 blue crayons. Pick one and start making a blue checkerboard with it. Doesn't matter which one you use. I recommend tracing the squares and then filling them in when you're starting out. It tends to give you your best results. It does help to work around the tree so that checkerboard pattern stays intact. Okay, when that first blue checkerboard is done, then it's time to get out that other bluish crayon and fill in the rest of the boxes. When you finish the sky, it's a good time to check to see if any spots were missed. Step number 8. Now for the tree, which also gets filled in with 2 colors. I'm going to start with a darker orange color, making a checkerboard pattern. Do try to continue that pattern even if the tree is breaking it up a little bit. When that checkerboard pattern is done, then grab the other color and carefully fill in the rest of the tree. All right, here's my finished grid tree drawing. I love how well that circle of the tree shows up, and it hasn't been traced or anything. The color edges actually created all by themselves. At Art Projects for Kids, you'll find many more fun drawing lessons, including a fall tree and a fall perspective tree drawing. Over the years, my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're watching this on YouTube, always remember to like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified as soon as I post a new video.